Today, I am going to be showing you guys how to make a Bam Adebayo replica build. This is not clickbait. There's the replica right there. But let me not hold you guys for too long. Let's get into this video, man. Let's go. If you want to get access to the highest quality jerseys at the lowest price, go pick up some jerseys at pristinejerseys.com. Link is going to be in the description underneath the like button. All right, so let's start and let me show you guys how to make this Bam Adebayo build. It's actually going to be very simple. You're going to be making it at the center position. Handedness must be right and jersey number must be 13. And then when we move on to the body settings, you're going to go with the height of 6'9", weight 244 pounds with a 7'1" wingspan. You can go with whatever body shape you want, but the other body settings have to be exact. And now let's take a look at this build. Now listen, with this build, you do have a little bit of leeway. You could change some things here and there. You can move it up, you can move it down a little bit, but this is that I'm going to end up going with. You're going to go with an 80 stick close shot. That's the lowest you can actually go while still getting this name. You're going to go with a 74 driving layup. That's also the lowest you can go. An 80 driving dunk, which is going to get you silver limitless takeoff, as well as quick drops off 1, which are some really great dunk packages on this type of build. And then we're going to go with an 80 standing dunk. That 80 standing dunk is going to get you silver rise up, which helps you get more standing dunks in the paint, which is something nice to have, especially on a Bam build. And then we're going to go with an 80 post control. That's going to get you post bidding technician on Hall of Fame and a couple other post scoring badges on gold, which I think is a very nice sweet spot, especially on this type of build. All right, and now we move on to the shooting. With the shooting, we're going to get an 81 mid-range shot, which is going to get us mini magician on Hall of Fame, space creator on Hall of Fame, which is going to be all of the badges that we need, especially in that mid-range area. Whether that ends up being taking shots off the dribble in the mid-range or scoring in the post, those two badges are going to be essential for you to have on any build. And now let's talk about the three-point shot. So when it comes to the three-point shot on a Bam Adebayo build, now listen, Bam doesn't really shoot a whole lot of threes, but on his replica, you could go with a maximum 77 three-point rating. So I figured, why not? You might as well do it. You could go lower if you want. You could go down to like a 69 three-point rating or even lower than that. I ended up going with a 77 because you might as well. If I can't shoot, I will be able to shoot. Like, I'd rather have the high three-point rating than not. So that's how we made it, but you can make it differently. You could drop it down to a 72, just get that silver catch and shoot, but I ended up going 77. So then your free throw is going to be a 73. That's just very simple. Can go a little bit lower, can go a little bit higher, but that's what I stuck with. Now moving on to the playmaking, you're going to get a 76 pass accuracy, which is going to get you gold break starter, as well as the LeBron James passing style, which is the best pass style in the game. Then you're going to get a 70 ball control, which is like the nice bare minimum threshold to get some dribble animations in this game. You'll get the LeBron James moving crossover, LeBron James size up escape package, which are nice and explosive moves that you could use in this game. And then you're going to get a 65 speed with ball. That 65 speed with ball, if you want, you can use the Joel Embiid dribble style, which is a very good dribble style in this game, but I'm probably going to just stick with pro. And now moving on to the defense, which is a very important part of with a Bam Adebayo build. The interior defense is going to be an 88, which is going to get you post move lockdown on gold. We're also going to get an 86 perimeter defense, which is going to get you clamps on silver. A 51 steel, we actually cannot upgrade the steel too high on this build for some reason, so that's a little bit unfortunate. It would have been nice to get silver interceptor or even bronze interceptor, so that's definitely one of the weaker spots of this build. Then when it comes to the block, we're going to get a 70 block, which is just enough to get you bronze anchor. You can't really go much higher than that, but I'm glad that we could get at least a bronze anchor on a center build. Then we're also going to get a 70 offensive rebound, which is going to be really nice to have as well, and then an 85 defensive rebound, which is going to get you silver rebound chaser. And then lastly, we're going to get down to the physicals: 78 speed, 72 acceleration, 86 strength, which is going to get you gold brick wall, which is nice for setting screens and preventing people backing you down in the post, an 80 vertical, and a 92 stamina. And now when we take a look at the badge counts, we're going to get 21 finishing, 19 shooting, 13 playmaking, and 20 defensive badges. If you want to get access to silver unpluckable, you could put some extra playmaking badges in there so you can get that silver unpluckable, because that's a tier 3 badge and you'll need at least 16 playmaking to get it. That's pretty much it for the build. Now let's take a look at the takeovers. For the takeovers, you get sharpshooting, playmaking, lock, and post scoring takeovers on this build. If you lower the 3-point rating, you can get rim take, but this is how I ended up making it, so this is how I wanted to make it. When it comes to takeovers, I ended up going with team takeover boost and post shot daggers. You could also switch that for perimeter badge drop or extreme clamps. But now this build is complete. And take a look at this, guys. You're going to come out here. You're going to get the player comparisons of Anthony Davis, DeAndre Ayton, and Wendell Carter Jr. And you're going to get the replica build name Bam for Bam Adebayo. And I'm super happy that I was able to find it, because listen, I'm a huge Miami Heat fan and I wanted to be able to find this. I wanted to get this out to y'all as soon as possible. But that's it, man. I'm out. Peace.